This is AI Network News, baby.
Sierra Nakamura here with AI Network News, bringing you the top 10 AI-powered 3D model generators that are reshaping the future of digital creation. This isn't your outdated, polygon-pushing modeling software. This is 2025, and the rules of the game have changed. AI isn't just participating. It's engineering every frame, every pixel, and every digital atom. Welcome to the forefront of gaming, e-commerce, and immersive design. These aren't just tools. They're strategic assets driving a creative revolution. Let's break down the top 10 platforms that are defining the next era of 3D modeling. Just FYI, this isn't a best to worst list. This is a list of the 10 top AI-infused applications for 3D model generation and workflows. Coming in at the top of our list is none other than Meshy, a platform so advanced it's been dubbed the text-to-3D alchemist. And let me tell you, this isn't just a catchy nickname. Meshy is rewriting the blueprint of 3D content creation in 2025. Meshy transforms simple text prompts and 2D images into highly detailed, production-ready 3D models in seconds. We're talking everything from game characters and props to animated figures and architectural elements, all generated with breathtaking speed and accuracy. So, how does it work? Let's break it down. Key capabilities. Meshy gives you 3 primary ways to create magic. Text to 3D. Drop in a phrase like a muscular humanoid with a reptilian head and get a rig-ready model in under a minute. Image to 3D. Upload concept art or sketches, and Meshy brings them to life in full 3D geometry. Text to texture. Use natural language to generate PBR-ready textures instantly. No UV mapping required. Need more? Meshy also supports animated characters, a range of art styles from realistic to voxel, and exports in all the pro formats: OBJ, FBX, GLB, STL, you name it. Speed and precision. Meshy isn't just powerful, it's fast. With the release of Meshy 4, users can now generate up to 8 model variations in just 60 seconds. That's not iteration, that's acceleration. Accessibility and UX. Designed with both newcomers and professionals in mind, Meshy boasts an intuitive interface, multilingual prompt support, and seamless export pipelines for major engines like Blender and Unity. Whether you're a solo dev or part of an XR studio, Meshy makes advanced 3D creation shockingly simple. What the pros are saying. Game changer. My go-to pipeline tool. Incredible texture quality. That's coming from 3D artists, animators, and devs across industries. With over 20 million models generated and a near-perfect 4.8 out of 5 rating, Meshy is already the industry's darling, and it just keeps getting better. Innovation in motion. Meshy's latest update didn't just speed things up. It added retexturing, refinement tools, and enhanced animation capabilities. Combine that with API integration for developers, and you've got a platform that fits into any creative stack, from indie dev teams to AAA studios. Flexible pricing for every creator. There's a free plan to get you started, enterprise solutions for studios, and API access for developers, building their own apps on top of Meshy's tech. Meshy isn't just scalable, it's inclusive. Meshy doesn't just democratize 3D modeling, it redefines what's possible when AI meets creativity. It's fast, it's smart, and it's earning its title as the #1 AI 3D model generator of 2025. And that's why Meshy takes its rightful place at the top of our list. Coming in at number 2 is Appy Pie. Not a design app, not a drag-and-drop platform, but a back-end tool for developers. If you're looking for a slick UI, look elsewhere. Appy Pie's 2D to 3D capability is API only, built for integration, not interaction. Think of it as infrastructure, not interface. What it actually is. Developer-accessible 2D to 3D conversion via API. Outputs in formats like GLB, OBJ, and MP4 for integration into pipelines. Ideal for e-commerce platforms, AR prototyping, and programmatic 3D asset generation. Not for everyday users. Where it fits. Appy Pie is for devs, embedding 3D generation into broader systems. It's a background engine, not a front-end tool. If you're building your own avatar builder, virtual fitting room, or visualizer and need automated 3D conversion behind the curtain, this is the quiet power move. Limitations to know. No GUI or self-serve interface. Not accessible to hobbyists or casual creators. Requires dev resources and API fluency. Built to scale and integrate, not to teach or showcase. Appy Pie earns its number 2 spot, not because it's flashy, but because it's functional. It's a pure-play 2D to 3D conversion API for developers building the next-gen tools, not using them. At number 3 on our countdown, we have a tool that isn't just about building 3D models. It's about building them together. Meet Spline, the web-based 3D design platform that's putting real-time collaboration into the DNA of 3D creation. Spline doesn't need heavy software installs or months of training. It runs straight from your browser, making professional-grade 3D modeling and animation accessible to solo creators, indie teams, and enterprise powerhouses alike. Key capabilities. Here's why Spline stands out. Web-based and real-time, no downloads, no setup. Log in and start designing in 3D with your team. Live across the globe. 3D modeling and animation tools. Create models, add textures, animate objects, and simulate physics. All inside an intuitive UI. Interactive experiences. Build web-embedded 3D interactions, mouse-over animations, and game-like navigation right out of the box. Multi-platform exports. Export for web, iOS, Android, or native desktop apps. Perfect for cross-platform experiences. Spline AI add-on. For just $5 a month, unlock AI-driven 3D model and texture generation with thousands of creative credits. Vision Pro and spatial computing. Already prepared for the mixed reality boom, supporting Apple Vision Pro native experiences. Speed meets collaboration. Unlike traditional 3D giants like Blender or Cinema 4D, Spline isn't bogged down by complexity. It's designed for rapid prototyping, brainstorming, and interactive storytelling, with real-time cloud collaboration built in. Think Figma, but for 3D. Who's using Spline? Spline is exploding across multiple industries. Interactive web designers crafting immersive brand experiences. E-commerce marketers turning static product pages into living 3D showcases. Game developers prototyping mechanics and physics-based environments. Educators and students learning 3D design without the massive Blender curve. Even app developers are embedding Spline's 3D magic into Swift and Kotlin native projects, with stunning performance-optimized exports for mobile and desktop. User buzz. Positive, with eyes on growth. Designers rave about Spline's ease of use, instant learning curve, and seamless team collaboration. It's not trying to be a one-to-one replacement for Blender. It's carving its own lane. Some users note that for ultra-complex models, Spline may feel lightweight, But that's exactly its genius: simplicity, accessibility, and real-world readiness. Spline takes the number 3 spot because it doesn't just democratize 3D creation, it accelerates it. In a world where speed, collaboration, and cross-platform storytelling matter more than ever, Spline is a force creative teams can't ignore. At number 4 on our list, we're stepping into a dimension that goes beyond traditional design, into full-body sculpting, real-time rigging, and VR-powered creativity. Say hello to Masterpiece Studio, a 3D content creation suite that's part creative sandbox, part AI-powered pipeline, and fully immersive from concept to animation. If Meshy is the alchemist, and Spline is the real-time collaborator, Masterpiece Studio is the craftsman in the VR forge, wielding sculpting tools with AI precision and spatial intuition. Why it's a game changer? Masterpiece Studio blends 2 major forces, generative AI and virtual reality, to simplify the entire 3D workflow. From sketch to skeletal rig, this platform handles it all. Text to 3D and image to 3D. Transform ideas or concept art into fully textured, rig-ready 3D models using AI. VR-based creation. Sculpt, texture, animate, and rig your models with intuitive hand controls inside a VR space. Auto everything. Auto UV, auto rigging, auto skinning, powered by machine learning. All in one pipeline. Draw, sculpt, texture, animate, and export, all without leaving the platform. Export ready. Send models to game engines like Unity, use them in animation software, or deploy to AR/VR projects with ease. Perfect for indie creators and small studios. This isn't built for corporate monoliths. Masterpiece Studio is engineered for the indie dreamer, the solo artist or small team that wants to animate their imagination without hiring an army of technical artists. It's a godsend for game developers, 3D animators, architects, and XR creators who want to ideate and execute in one immersive loop. One click to animate, one platform to rule it all. What sets this tool apart isn't just its depth, it's its immediacy. Want to bring a sculpted creature to life? Masterpiece Studio lets you rig and animate in just a few clicks, all within VR. And for developers, it's got SDKs and APIs that let you embed that functionality into your own apps. Pricing snapshot. Back in 2021, plans started around $20 a month for freelancers and $40 a month for teams. While exact pricing in 2025 hasn't been confirmed, the value proposition remains rock solid. There's even a non-commercial free tier for hobbyists and students. User feedback, quiet but promising. Here's the thing, public reviews are limited. It's a bit of a hidden gem, but those who've used it praise its accessibility and creativity-first design. It's not trying to replace Blender. It's offering an entirely different experience built around spatial interaction and rapid iteration. Masterpiece Studio earns its number 4 spot for fusing immersive VR with lightning-fast AI automation. For creators looking to sculpt, animate, and export with minimal friction and maximum creativity, this is the one-click wonder you've been waiting for. Coming in hot at number 5 is Meshcapade, a German startup blending hardcore research, generative AI, and motion capture to deliver some of the most realistic, animation-ready digital humans in the game. From fully rigged avatars to motion data pulled from plain old video clips, Meshcapade is the industrial-grade avatar factory, powering the metaverse, gaming, fashion, and beyond. What it does best. Meshcapade runs on two core engines. DigiDoppel. Create fully rigged 3D avatars from scans, measurements, or soon, single images. It automatically generates meshes, bones, and rigs, compatible with all major engines like Unity and Unreal. Mocapade. Extract detailed 3D motion from regular single-camera videos. That includes body shape, gesture articulation, and even camera trajectory. Bonus features that push it further. Text to motion, type in a phrase like jump and spin, and Meshcapade animates it on the fly. Body from image. Upload a single image and get a skinned, animatable 3D avatar in any pose. Multi-person capture. Supports up to 4 people in motion capture. Perfect for collaborative or group scenes. API integration. Plug Meshcapade into your app or game engine using their dev tools and endpoints. Whether you're building AAA cinematics, motion graphics, or custom digital fashion, this platform delivers ready-to-use results with frightening efficiency. Real use cases. Meshcapade is powering projects across gaming, for character generation and motion capture, fashion and apparel, for realistic body avatars and garment visualization, including with tools like Browseware, fitness, XR, and telepresence, real humans, replicated in digital environments, entertainment and film, for mocap-driven animation pipelines without expensive studio gear. Who's using it? Not some garage project. 7 of the top 10 NASDAQ companies use Meshcapade tech. It's even backed by Oculus co-founder Nate Mitchell and Metaverse visionary Matthew Ball. This is serious infrastructure for the next era of digital human storytelling. Pricing and accessibility. Meshcapade runs on a freemium model. Yes, you can start with a free trial. Enterprise pricing is available by contact only, which means they're tailoring solutions for high-volume creators and pro studios. What the crowd says. Direct user reviews? Limited. But the buzz from GDC 2024 was undeniable. The tech is clean, the pipelines are tight, and for those who've tested it, the results are production grade. That said, the barrier to entry is a bit steeper. This tool is clearly aimed at serious creators. Meshcapade lands at number 5 for one reason. It's delivering lifelike, animation-ready avatars with a speed and accuracy that's simply unmatched. Taking the 6th spot is Luma AI, a platform that takes the old-school 3D workflow and shatters it, replacing LiDAR scanners and studio rigs with the camera in your pocket. Whether you're capturing real-world scenes, generating 3D models from text, or creating AI-powered video concepts, Luma AI is democratizing 3D content creation at scale. What it brings to the table. Luma isn't one tool, it's a suite of applications, each one aimed at a different part of the 3D content lifecycle. Genie, text-to-3D generator, currently free, outputs ready-to-use GLB models in under 10 seconds. Perfect for educators, game devs, and creators on a deadline. Interactive scenes. Capture full 3D scenes using just your mobile device. Generate virtual tours, AR-ready environments, or interactive product demos. Dream Machine, a visual storytelling engine using models like Ray 2 and Photon to produce production-quality video and image content with surreal realism, accessible by design. Everything in Luma's ecosystem is cross-platform, iOS, Android, and web. You don't need a gaming PC or even a VR headset, just your phone and a few minutes. Content is instantly streamable and interactive while loading, a godsend for low-bandwidth experiences. Use cases across the spectrum. game dev, and asset creation. Text prompts become environment props, NPCs, or interactive scenes. Education and language learning, used in classrooms for VR experiences and vocabulary storytelling projects. E-commerce and real estate, turn real products and places into interactive 3D listings. Marketing and concept design, visualize campaign ideas with the Dream Machine without needing a creative team. What's it cost? The flagship model Genie is currently free with no generation limits. Dream Machine is migrating to a credit-based system, and pricing for Luma 3D capture hasn't been fully disclosed, so check the app stores or official site for the most current details. Reception and reach. Luma 3D capture has over 1 million downloads and a 3.4-star rating on Google Play. Not perfect, but functional, improving, and already powering some pretty ambitious use cases. Its educational impact alone has made it a favorite among schools using Metaverse platforms like Mozilla Hubs and Frame VR. Luma AI takes the number 6 spot by making high-fidelity 3D creation as easy as filming a TikTok, with tools for text prompts, scene capture, and cinematic content generation. This platform isn't just accessible. It's redefining who gets to create in 3D. Coming in at number 7 is Microsoft's RODIN Diffusion. Not an app, not a toy, but a full-on research-grade generative model built for digital human perfection. It's the silent operator behind the scenes of high-fidelity 3D avatar generation, and it's got the AI world watching closely. What it actually is. Let's be clear, RODIN Diffusion isn't on the App Store. You won't download it. You won't drag and drop. It's a powerful AI model developed by Microsoft Research to tackle one of the hardest challenges in 3D creation: photorealistic, animatable, semantically editable avatars. What it can do, even if you can't yet, generates full 3D avatars from just an image or a text prompt. Rollout Diffusion Network. Microsoft's breakthrough, condensing 3D structure into 2D feature planes, then reconstructing them in 3D with minimal compute. 3D-aware convolution ensures all generated features align spatially, no weird distortions. Text-based editing. Want to change a character's hairstyle or facial expression? Just describe it. Hierarchical synthesis. That's nerd speak for crazy detail, like facial hair, lighting, even micro-expressions. Why it matters. RODIN's strength isn't accessibility, it's potential. The models are so efficient they might one day be powering mobile apps or games that need ultra-real avatars without killing your GPU. Microsoft is building the back-end architecture now for whatever comes next. Metaverse avatars, digital influencers, or real-time holograms. Is it public? Not really. Here's the kicker. It's not publicly available. There's no download. Some demos were teased on platforms like Replicate and Hugging Face, but they're either gated or inactive. That sparked a quiet storm of community frustration and curiosity. What the community's saying: researchers love it. Efficient, innovative, and architecturally unique. Redditors are asking, when can I actually use this? Bloggers and reviewers are confused. Some claim there's a pro plan and waiting list. Others call it vaporware. Truth? It's a research model, not an app. Not yet. Pricing? Still a mystery. There are whispers about a professional pricing tier, but nothing official from Microsoft. If this ever launches as a service, expect it to follow Azure's AI as a service model, subscription-based, possibly with free tiers or educational use cases. RODIN Diffusion lands at number 7 for its sheer technical power and future potential. It's not for the public yet, but when Microsoft opens the gate, it could redefine realism in 3D avatar creation. Sliding into spot number 8 is Avaturn, a selfie-powered avatar engine that's redefining what it means to step into the digital world. Whether you're building the next hit Metaverse experience or just want to drop a custom character into your app, Avaturn makes it happen fast and in style. How it works. The process is stunningly simple. Snap a selfie, upload it. Boom. You've got a photo-accurate, animation-ready 3D avatar you can customize with over 10,000 unique styles. Body type, hairstyle, clothing, accessories. It's all yours to tweak. Once you're done, your avatar's ready for Unity, Unreal, Blender, Mixamo, VTubing, you name it. Full rigging, blend shapes, vice me's. And the best part? You don't need a rig to run it. Made for developers. SDKs and APIs for web, Unity, Unreal, iOS, and Android. 15-minute drop-in integration via iframe. Built-in Mixamo animation support. Scales from a few assets to millions of real-time avatars. Custom branding, garment uploads, and enterprise cloud available. Use cases that actually matter. Games. Give players avatars that actually look like them. Virtual worlds and XR. Build true-to-life digital citizens. EdTech and events. Personalize digital classrooms, or create digital twins for live activations. Marketing campaigns. Turn audiences into their own brand ambassadors with avatar-based engagement. Pricing breakdown. Avaturn isn't just developer-friendly, it's business-flexible. Basic, free forever. Unlimited avatars. Unlimited exports. 150-plus garments. PRO plan. $800 per month. Up to 6,000 avatars with branding and API access. Enterprise. Custom pricing for high-volume, cloud-hosted, full-body scan madness. Community feedback. Here's the honest part. Public reviews are limited. But in developer channels and partner showcases, Avaturn gets love. Partners like DeepMotion are already integrating it for animation pipelines. Others call it the best avatar tool you can embed. One user even said, "We want to be paying you guys more." That's a rare kind of praise. Limitations. Sign-up includes joining Discord and phone verification. Minor friction for casual users. No transparent pricing for enterprise users. Expect a discovery call. If you're not a developer, this might not be the plug-and-play experience you want. Avaturn earns its number 8 slot by offering something few others do. Fully rigged, highly customizable, selfie-to-3D avatars that just work. If you're building a digital world, it might as well be one people can see themselves in. Taking the 9th spot is Ready Player Me, a name you've probably seen across the digital cosmos. This is the avatar engine behind over 3,000 games and apps, including everything from VR chat and LIV to immersive education platforms and full-blown multiplayer ecosystems. If the Metaverse had a passport, this would be it. What makes it different? While others focus on realism, R&D, or hyper-customization, Ready Player Me is all about interoperability. Build your avatar once and use it everywhere. Upload a selfie or choose a preset. Customize with clothes, hair, accessories, thousands of combinations. Export avatars fully rigged and ready to animate. Deploy instantly across Unity, Unreal, React, iOS, Android, WebGL, you name it. Fully optimized for multiplayer, VR/AR, and cross-platform sync. Use cases in the wild. You'll find Ready Player Me avatars in Games, from VR chat to standalone indie titles. Virtual events, panels, galleries, classrooms, and meetups. Social streaming, VTubing, animes, and avatar-based live streams. Metaverse projects, used as digital identity across worlds, synced and persistent. Dev-friendly from the ground up. Free SDKs and APIs. Monetization for developers through cosmetic sales. Multiplayer ready with Photon Pun 2, netcode for game objects, and XR support. Sketchfab integration and community asset management. Deep Motion partnership for real-time AI-driven mocap. What users love and don't. Developers praise its plug-and-play integration, cross-platform reach, and performance optimization. And for end users, most appreciate the simplicity. One avatar, one login, everywhere. But some critics say that creative freedom is limited. If you want to be a blue centaur with flame antlers, that's not really the vibe here. This is about realistic self-representation, not wild stylization. Price? $0. Completely free for devs and users. No hidden fees, no gated SDKs. For commercial use, just register as a developer. It's that open. Ready Player Me earns its number 9 spot for one big reason. It solved the identity problem in the metaverse. With seamless exports, massive compatibility, and zero cost to start, it's the glue holding digital identities together across platforms. Rounding out our list at number 10 is In 3D, a mobile-first 3D avatar creator that lets you scan yourself with just a smartphone and be ready for the metaverse in under a minute. This isn't tech for tomorrow. It's scanning in real time, right now, from your living room. Here's how it works. Take a selfie. Just one good scan from your phone camera. No depth sensor, no LiDAR. Get a full-body avatar. Accurate face geometry, proportions, and even clothing, if you're dressed right. Customize. Try on outfits, tweak hair, change your style. Export and animate. Download in FBX, GLB, or USDZ formats. Fully rigged. Ready for Mixamo, Unity, Unreal, and VTubing. Why it's useful. In 3D is a bridge for casual users to jump into 3D creation without a learning curve. But it also caters to developers with SDKs for Unity, Unreal, Web, iOS, and Android, all ready to plug in within 15 minutes. Game devs, XR creators, and even educators are using it to scale up immersive digital experiences. Pricing breakdown. Free trial, 2 scans to test the waters. Pro plan, $20 per month for 5 scans. Additional exports cost extra. Feedback, 4.2 stars on Google Play. People love the results, but many say pricing's a little steep, especially for non-devs. User feedback, pros and pitfalls. Users praise the speed, accuracy, and ease of use. You can literally scan, customize, and export in less time than it takes to boil pasta. But if you're in baggy clothes or poor lighting, expect distorted scans. Critics also point to the 2-scan limit on the free tier and the cost of extra exports as pain points for hobbyists. Use cases in the wild. Games and Metaverse. Build player custom avatars ready to animate. Events and EdTech. Let users spawn avatars for live interaction. Marketing and content creation, personalized promos, avatar-based ads, VTubing setups. Social sharing, create a digital twin, and drop it straight into your story feed. In 3D secures its number 10 spot by putting full-body 3D avatar creation in the palm of your hand. It's fast, it's accurate, and it's shaping a world where anyone can scan, stylize, and step into digital space. No studio required. And there you have it. the top 10 AI 3D model generators of 2025. From selfie-powered scans to VR sculpting suites, from game-ready avatars to cinematic AI magic, these tools aren't just changing the workflow, they're rewriting the rulebook. We're not watching the future unfold anymore. We're building it, one model, one mesh, one render at a time. Whether you're a solo creator, a studio powerhouse, or just stepping into the scene, the tech is here. The question is, what will you build with it? I'm Sierra Nakamura, and this has been your deep dive into the frontier of 3D creation, only on AI Network News. Until next time, stay bold, stay curious, and keep creating the worlds they said weren't possible.